Hello, you're looking at a 1993 Cadillac Eldorado with low mileage, and it does have some cosmetic issues, and the air conditioning is not working correctly, so please listen to the whole description and video before you bid. It runs great, really sounds neat too. Got a nice sound to it. This car is just really fun to drive. It's got a lot of power, it's comfortable, has the leather seats and the lumbar seats. The radio sounds great. The air conditioning though is not blowing cold. It says low refrigerant is what it says. The heat works fine, and everything else works fine, but I do want to tell you about that first. And there's a couple minor things. There's a small dent in the lower panel right here where my foot is. It's a pretty sunny day, so really you're not going to be able to see these things. That's what I want to tell you. Now this is a touring coupe, which was the top of the line in the Eldorado in its day. 4 good-looking matching tire radials. Got the reliable North Star engine here that is a great engine with low miles, has a lot of life left in it. Now on the hood, a couple little scratches here, and some imperfections in the paint. Really, you hardly see them if you look at the car from back here, but I want to point it out so you don't have any misconceptions or communications when you come to pick it up. Now look at the interior. It's clean as a pin. The leather looks good. The back seat looks never sat in. Again, it has a couple little scratches right here. Engine, it has a nice sound to it. Has the mats, which may want to can or you might want to keep. Got the, which our cleanup guy missed, got the Christmas tree things you normally see in the trunk. Christmas tree leaves. This really is destined to be a collector car because it's in good shape, the mileage is low, and it's going to be reasonable because of a couple things that need to be fixed. The other thing I want to point out is the molding right here around the back window. It needs to be pushed down in there and glued. It's not leaking anywhere inside, but this molding is just exterior trim molding. Now we are located in Bel Air, Maryland, which is about 20 miles north of Baltimore. We're right off of I-95, so we're easy access. If you're coming from out of town, we will pick you up at the Baltimore-Washington International Airport or the Aberdeen train or bus station, or the White Marsh Mall has some buses running up and down 95 called the Mega Bus. We will pick you up from those. Wait to see how much power this car has. It's unbelievable, really. Like a little race car. This baby goes, there's 55 like nothing. And really feels nice in your hands. It's not loose or anything. The leather's all in good shape. No odors. Definitely a non-smoking car. The ashtray has never been used. So if you're looking for a little bit of fun Sunday car, you want to ride out in the country or something, this is really a great car for that. Please do not bid unless you have your finances together. You'll need $250 at the end of the auction and the balance is due within 7 days. When you come to pick it up, you'll get the title, of course, clear title, and bill of sale, and a temporary license tag good for 60 days to drive it home and drive it around once you get home. I make a trip up to Pennsylvania once a week to the rural areas and get some trade-ins from the new car dealers, and that's where this car came from. They tend to be pretty well maintained, and either higher mileage or lower mileage, one or the other, because they're either commuting up and down the highway, or they're not going very far at all. The 83,000 miles really is low mileage for this car for a year. I'm not going to be able to take it up to 60 or 70. It's just too much going on here, but I have driven it that fast, and I tell you, it's got a great ride at that speed. So you're going to have to charge up the air conditioning or service the air conditioning, fix some cosmetics like that trim around the back window, maybe the little dent on the bottom, and the scratch on the hood if you want to do some touching up. Or don't do anything. The interior is perfect in this car. Really nice. Just drive it just like it is. It certainly shows off very well. You can tell a lot about a car by looking at the interior and how people kept the car. And it's clean. It is a no reserve auction, so the top bidder will get it. Again, do not bid unless you have your finances together, because you need the $250 and then the balance is due within 7 days. Now you don't have to pick it up for 30 days, but the balance is due within 7 days. If you're thinking about shipping, there's a website called uship.com. It's the letter U and ship.com, and you will get your best deal there on shipping. Get a guy like this truck right here with a couple cars on the trailer, and sometimes they haul them cheaper and you can come get it yourself. I don't want to go too fast on these side roads, but I'm telling you, this is just a neat car to drive. Neat car to drive. So buy this low mileage Cadillac Eldorado.